Hey guys, Lester, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today, guys, we are going to be checking out the Aurora Palace. Last time we went over the Glacier, which is where the Aurora Palace spawns. So today we're going to be checking out the Aurora Palace, home of the Snow Queen. Now, of course, we are not going to be fighting the Snow Queen today. I'm going to try my best to avoid her. But we're still going to check out some of the things in the Aurora Palace, like the different not structures, but rooms that can be inside of it and whatnot, and kind of what the place is about. So if you guys have been enjoying the Fortnite content, if you've been enjoying the Minecraft content, specifically the Twilight Forest, guys, here on the channel, consider smashing that like button to show your support, subscribing if you're new, and as always, if you guys want to help support me on the channel, I do have a membership page as well. If you'd like to check that out, I would greatly appreciate it. And let's get right into it. So the first thing to note, the Aurora Palace, standing over the desolate glaciers, the Aurora Palace is a striking and beautiful sight of the adventures for the adventures in Twilight Forest, with its walls consistently shifting in a variety of colors. That's these blocks, reaching into the sky. Beauty is only skin deep. Wait, what? Beauty is only skin deep, sadly, as there are dungeons within who will not hesitate to defend their magical home. So, there's a lot of monsters that can spawn in here. It consists of Aurora blocks, Aurora pillars, birch plank slabs, packed ice, and chests. I'm trying to see, is there a list of the different monsters that can spawn in here? You can get stable ice cores, unstable ice cores, and snow guardians can spawn within. There's a bunch of treasure chests, etc., but I'll just kind of walk through and show you guys again. I'm going to try my best to avoid them and also act like I'm, just kind of walking through. But yeah, the place is really cool. It's definitely worth harvesting the blocks and whatnot. Here is our first guy right here. Yeah, so these are the Snow Guardians. They have 10 health, 11 armor bars. They're pretty creepy. There's also, yep, here's another Snow Guardian. I'm just going to ignore him, though, and walk past him. There are these, which are the unstable ice cores, which have 20 health. And there's the stable ice cores that have 20 health. They kind of fly around. They're like snowflakes. Now, you'll notice the tricky part about this dungeon is you'll start hitting roadblocks like this as you're trying to walk up it. You'll sometimes have to break the pillars and stuff. I don't know if this dungeon is still supposed to be considered a work in progress or not, but also you can get some chests with some Arctic fur, ironwood, ice, Aurora blocks. The Aurora blocks, of course, are the thing you're here for. Like, they're like the specialty item. And also, looks like I hit a dead end. What's also funny about this place is here's another chest. Let's check that out. I believe you can get 3 kinds of bows here. That was always the thing I remember. You could get the tri-bow, the seeker bow, or the ice bow from here. That's always what I remembered from coming here in the past. That was kind of like your goal. Oh, charm of keeping. There's an ice sword, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the bows are the most important thing because I think they're limited to this place only. There's a lot of chests here, though, as you can see. We're having no problem finding all that. Again, if I find the Snow Queen, that's going to be next video that we're going to be fighting her. Because I always do one video showing off, like, the dungeon that they're in, and then the next video we show off, of course, the boss, That's what I like doing, of course, if it's a big structure. Because I didn't do that with the Alpha Yeti. But yeah, as you can see, go higher up. Of course, once you get to the top, you'll encounter the boss herself. Oh, we got a little parkour with this one. That's pretty cool. Now, of course, the parkour doesn't really make sense because there's like dead ends and stuff. Another chest. Oh, there's a bow. We got an ice bow. Cool. So like I said, you can encounter stuff like that. We have another bow with the ender bow inside. Okay, so the ender bow is part of this as well. So there's 4 bows you can get. And this actually had a hole. Did I make that hole? I don't think I made that hole. But yeah, we're almost at the top. Like I said, I'm going to try to not go to the top because I think that is where she spawns. But as you can see, it is a very, very big structure. It resembles a lot of like the Urgast one and the Lich King, of course. But this one being the ice version. Now, the main entrance is right here, as you can see. And once more, there are the Snow Guardians spawning in here now. They're pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Remember, this is like at the point you're at endgame. They expect you to be able to ward off all these foes with no issue. So, and I believe they're the only things that can spawn here. I don't think any other... I think we read that in the patch notes, that no other creatures can spawn here anymore. Besides these enemies. But yeah, that is the Aurora Palace in a nutshell. Now let me see. If we're talking about treasure, chests are usually to be found and hidden amongst the pillars of the palace. We saw that some of these chests contain food and arrows, useful for travelers ahead, and others contain valuable like ironwood ingots, steel leaf, charms of keeping. Explorers have reported the most valuable treasures are often found at the dead end chambers, which we also ran into. A unique enchanted weapon such as the fragile but deadly glass sword. Now, we didn't get the glass sword, but that's the strongest weaponing in Twilight Forest. It does 40 attack damage. Now, I have the unbreakable one because I'm in creative mode. But the regular glass sword, while it does 40 damage, it breaks after one hit. If I remember correctly. It's either one hit or two hits. So it's a very powerful weapon, however, it only lasts once. That's its thing. But yeah, as we just stated, you can only get that here, and it's an extremely rare drop. Progression for this place, explorers that have not defeated the Alpha Yeti cannot proceed to this point. So remember, guys, you got to kill the Alpha Yeti first. I've made a video on that if you guys want to check it out. Other things you need to defeat before you get through this place is you want to defeat either the Hydra and Urgast. Specifically, after defeating the Snow Queen, which we'll be doing next video, it will open the Twilight Highlands, which is the next part we're going to be going to. But this is sort of like the marker for your entering endgame for Twilight Forest. This is like the, I would say, last dungeon before we're at endgame. But it is a very cool dungeon. That being said, though, that is going to do it for this video. I don't think... And the most recent update that it said they changed this at all was version 2.3.4, and that was just they added like the barrier around this place, like you can't interact with it unless, you know, you progress to a certain point. Other than that, I don't really know what else to say. If you guys did enjoy, smash the like button, show your support. Consider subscribing if you're new. Comment down below, do you like this place? Have you ever had trouble fighting through this place? Keep in mind, I am in version 1.16.5 recording this video. Things might change in the future if you're watching this in the future. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Either way, that's going to do this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Have a great day. Stay safe.